Okay, camera's on. Let's see if we can make the body come up off the body mounts. It's gonna lift the whole Jeep. Going up. Things are going up. The front mount's about where it's supposed to be. Things are going creaky groany. Alright, now I find something to stick in between to hold the front. And then we'll move this back here and do the back. Okay, so we took and we put some boards underneath there. We're going to set it back down and try to move our rigging over. Come down a little faster than I meant to, but it'll be all right. Yeah, we went up, only 2 inches. Put this over here, and hopefully that won't fit there. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Gonna lift this up a little bit. Slide this under here. That there. This here. On my jack handle. Tighten it up. Don't hardly have enough room to run the jack, but we could do it this way. Alright, let's see if we can elevate the back half of the body some. Cracking and groaning. I'm not sure how far I have to actually go with that. And it's wanting to stop going, so I'm going to say I'm going to stop there, brace it up for a moment. Alrighty. Found some boards. Let's see what we can stick in here to hold this side without crushing brake lines, because that would be sad. I think some of this will work. We're relying on the running board a little bit, but yeah. All right, where's my hammer? And this is all temporary. I have a new piece coming to hold all this, replace this structure, but I want to get the body up where it needs to be so that I can take out the body lifts, all the rubber mounts, and kind of prep for cutting out this piece. Okay, let's let her down, see what we got. Get some pressure on while you're lifting the Jeep, which everything's kind of set to where it's been crushed down for years. So in the process of doing this lift, I need to keep checking everything. We're coming back here, we're checking this rear mount, making sure we aren't separating the metal up in here, making things bend weird. The crucial one probably on this lift is, see if we can get you guys up in here where you can see, somewhere there. Anyway, where the light's shining, I got to make sure that that isn't deforming that brace. And if it had the front mount, there would be another mount that I'd have to keep an eye on as well, which I can talk about. We'll see if we can show you guys where it's at. Right here, there should be a bolt through that hole going into that bolt hole there. If you had that, that would also be affecting this lift. But we're coming along. All right, so I decided before I go back over the other side, I'm going to give this side just a little bit more. See if I can get another 1/2 inch on this front mount. Because I'm still not super happy with that. See what we get here. It was where I wanted it, and then it's partially sitting on the running board, which isn't really meant to hold the whole vehicle up. The boards are starting to come loose. Things are creaking and groaning a tad. Back mount actually wants to kind of go in where it's supposed to a little bit. All of this stuff has been messed up for so long that it's just not happy. I need just a little more and I can get that in there. Hopefully, slowly let her back down. Got the creakies and the groanies. Yeah, that's not even touching the backwood now. That's good. This is holding this up. That leveled that out better. Alright, so through that process, we've lifted up the body a tad. It's still, I believe there's a little bit of a pocket there in the new piece. They haven't come yet, so I can't look at them. So that'll help here. Up here in the front corner, see if we can get some light shining in there. It's sort of to ride height, but I don't want to push this side of the body up any higher until I get the other side close. Because there's the rear body mount here, which is okay. Nothing's wrong with it. But it is leaning a tad because we only have the one side lifted up. The other side's probably worse than this side. And there's also a body mount right there, which appears to be in decent condition. There's a little bit of rust around it, but nothing detrimental. We'll come back around the front over here. Before I got the camera on, move this wire out of here. This is one of the bushings that holds the front of the body up. There was actually close to an inch of clearance here due to the front mount is gone underneath back in there, that this whole front fender was shoved up from the body being screwed up, so now it can theoretically come back down where it's supposed to be, which will alleviate a lot of stress that's up here. And this body line here is getting much better. due to that. This was opened up. I could easily get my finger in there. Probably could get my thumb in there actually. Now it's even because this front section isn't shoved up in the air. Also, in the process of that, I could barely get my fingers in here because this whole front section came forward. So that's helping that. And you can see, kind of looking across the grill, how she's still headed uphill some. We get the other side, it'll be better. These were almost level with the bumper. Alrighty, back to the other side. Alright, now we're down around the front mount on the passenger side. And after lifting the other side, you can see things are kind of leaning a little bit. So we're going to try to jack this side up and see if we can straighten things out. It's got the same problems over here. A little bit holy. Back here, yeah, holy and split apart, and yeah, not pretty. But we'll get her jacked up a little bit and see what becomes of things. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we got some tension on her. Got her lifted up. Now you can see where things are kind of more supposed to be. This one's a good example here. You can, the original body mount, this here is a 2-inch lift. And this right here was about there. And this is the original mounting surface, which would have concluded out through here. There. So we've made some progress. Things are starting to be kind of where they're supposed to be. This one back here, it was clear up into there, give or take. And now we got some crusties, and the body's just kind of floating up here. But at least now we can cut this out, weld in some new steel, and go from there. So now we're just doing a little looking over at things. Found a loose bolt holding the transmission of the transfer case right there. Gonna have to address that. Looking around, seeing what else we can see that isn't quite right. Now we got the body up where we can look around. And wait a minute, what's this? Now we know why the bolt was loose. Somebody misplaced their 18mm. All right, cool.